Hey, what is up, Mario Addicts? Mario Addicts here today. Just deciding to do a little talk about Nintendo. And also I'm just also sharing with you guys some news as well. In case you don't already know. So yeah, Zelda U got delayed again, and they aren't showing off the NX at E3 this year. Why? Why won't they show the NX at E3 this year? Like that, I just really don't understand that. Really, like honestly, the reason why I'm making this video is because it's like I just want to say that I'm really starting to question Nintendo's credibility. Because it's like like when it comes to Zelda U especially, that game was supposed to come out in 2015. Now we have to wait a whole another year pretty much until we can get it. I mean, I do remember Miyamoto saying about how a rushed game is forever bad and a delayed game is eventually good or something like that. I remember him saying that, but yeah, that's true. But at the same time, though, you don't want to constantly keep delaying it more and more because honestly, the more you delay it, the more people start to lose interest in it. Trust me, I can assure you that Nintendo has lost a lot of fans because of the fact that they delayed Zelda U once again, and they're hardly giving out any information on their newest console. Don't get me wrong. If they don't want to show it off until like 2017, okay, then that's fine. I still don't really understand that 100%, but that's still, that's fine. But the thing that just makes it stupid is that why are you going to show it off at E3? Every other console developer out there, Microsoft, Sony, they do that. And I'm not trying to sound like a Sony fanboy either, because I'm not. I am a lifetime Nintendo fan. Heck, Mario Addict, it's in my name. Mario Addict C, it's in my name. I love Nintendo. I love Mario. And it's just, again, I love Nintendo as a whole. So it's like, I really don't know how to really say it, but it's like, I'm just trying to say that's like all these other companies do it. All these other companies show off their new console. They may not release it right away, but they still show like a teaser of it or something. We haven't gotten a single information, and it's been out on the internet for over a year that you're making a new system, and yet they haven't even done anything really. They haven't like really showed any teaser images, nothing. It's kind of just there. Honestly, knowing that's gonna come out March of next year, so pretty much so even though that means we have like 11 months to wait, I'm kind of concerned knowing that it comes out in less than a year and we still don't even know hardly anything about it. For real. And then another thing I want to talk about too with the Nintendo news that you guys may already know about is that when it comes to this year's E3, apparently from what I've heard, Zelda Wii U is going to be the only game on the show floor. Yes, you heard me. The only game at E3. I'm not even joking. I read that. I searched that up myself. It's only gonna apparently, from what it sounds like this year's E3 isn't gonna be better like I thought it was. Seriously, after the last year's, I was hoping that there'd be some kind of improvement this year, but from the looks of it, doesn't look like there's going to be. And honestly, Nintendo really needs to just really focus. They really need to show us more of the NX, because honestly, at this point, the Wii U is pretty much dead. Honestly, again, I like the Wii U. There's some games on there that I like. I like Smash Bros. And I love Splatoon when I'm playing it with friends. And I like Mario Kart 8. I love these games. There are a good amount of games that are good on this system. But it's like, come on. What has really been released for the Wii U within this past year? Seriously. Okay, we got Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, which is at best alright. I got it during Christmas, and I played it on the day I got it, and really haven't touched it since. We got, what else did we get? We got, well, no, wait, what term is this here? We got, wow, it's like, okay, just see right there, just knowing the fact that I have to think about it. I have to think about the type of games that were released on the Wii U last year. Just shows that there was hardly anything for it. We got Smash DLC, and I think we even got some more Splatoon DLC as well, and I think even some Mario Kart 8 DLC. That's cool, but those are games we already know about. So I mean, it would have been cool if you had those as well as games that we didn't know about, so that way it could really blow everybody away. But they didn't do it last year, and it doesn't look like they're gonna do it this year either. I mean, it looks like it's just gonna be another bland, boring year, and it looks like the Wii U once again is hardly going to have anything on it. I mean, well, I know some people are saying, well, hey, at least we have Paper Mario Color Splash. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nintendo's are saying that. Here's my response to that. I mean, out of let's say out of the thousands of Nintendo fans out there, I bet you maybe only 400 of them may be excited for Color Splash out of the thousands out there. Because it's like, I mean, I saw it, and honestly, I mean, when looking back at the other Paper Mario games, I can see why so many people are thinking it's going to be bad, because it's like, it looks exactly like the way Sticker Star does. I mean, like, when it comes to the battle system and everything like that, it looks like the story's going to be a bland and generic. And honestly, that's another thing I bring up too, as to why I'm trying to lose faith in Nintendo too. What's with all the generic storylines? I mean, don't get me wrong. I know Mario generally has never been plot heavy, generally speaking, but when it comes to RPGs, that is a huge thing to incorporate. Every single RPG that I've played, at least so far anyway, like has had a good story to it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know about how in the other Mario and Luigi games, Peach does get kidnapped at some point, and I know that, but I mean, usually there's always still another villain. There's still original characters. There's still semi-new locations. I say semi and not new locations because, I mean, all the locations are still kind of like, desert, plains, forests, and all stuff like that, but they're still kind of new, and they're still on an entirely different location. But with these recent games, and I'm even counting Mario and Luigi Paper Jam in this too, they've just been kind of there, kind of. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Paper Jam is a good game, and I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I mean, but just one of the things that I don't like about it is of how generic and unoriginal it is. I mean, there weren't any new characters in that game, and it's like, I mean, honestly, if you take away the battle system in that game, you pretty much got yourself another Paper Mario game, like another Paper Mario Sticker Star game, anyway, to be more specific. And honestly, I have Sticker Star too, and honestly, I haven't even finished it. In fact, I barely even gotten past like the first world because it's like, I don't know, I just kind of got bored, honestly, just being honest. But yeah, I mean, the point of all this is, I worry about you, Nintendo. I'm worried. Like, I mean, because I can a lifetime Nintendo fan here. Been a fan since third grade. I mean, since I was 8, I've been a fan of you guys. And just you guys are starting to slip. I mean, I think you guys have a serious case of Sega syndrome on you right now because it's like, I mean, why? I mean, it's delaying a game for a second time when you were supposed to release it like almost about a year ago? No, come on. I mean, for real. Just really, that's not cool at all. I mean, and I'm not, and again, remember, just keep this in mind. This is not coming from a Sony fanboy or a Microsoft fanboy. Yeah, I like them, I mean, I think they're cool. Heck, I have a PS3 and Xbox 360, but, I mean, I'm not a hardcore, Sony PlayStation, Xbox fan where it's like, oh yeah, hardcore Black Ops 360 no scope. I'm not like that. I mean, I'm not that type of guy. I'm just an average kid who loves Nintendo. And when I see that's just how they're starting to fall, it's like, I mean, yeah, I mean, even in their sales, I mean, they're starting to fall too. I mean, it's just, yeah, I mean, I really don't like this news. This news really wasn't good at all. And honestly, I hate to say it, but I really am starting to lose faith in them. Because it's like, I mean, like, if they ever, like, in the future, if they ever announce a new game, like, let's say Galaxy 3, for example, if they say it's going to come out in this amount of time, I'll always kind of have this assumption in my head, like, what if they delay it? I mean, I have a 50% chance they'll delay it or something like that. And you really don't want that. And that's something you really don't want to leave people to impersonate on. Like, you really don't want them to leave with that impression in their head or that thought in their head. Like, oh man, they're probably going to delay. I'm like, 50% sure they're gonna delay it to another year, something like that. I mean, again, delaying stuff isn't bad. It's just usually you just want to try to delay it maybe once, or if it is a second time, make sure it's not too far from the original dates. Maybe like a good example is Star Fox Zero. I mean, that game was supposed to come out in December of 2015, but it ended up coming out like just a few days ago, like April 22nd on this past Friday. And that, I mean, that really wasn't too much of a bad delay. I mean, that was only by like about, what, 3.5 months, I think, maybe 4, but that really wasn't by much at all. So it's like, it really wasn't that bad. But when you have a game like, a hardcore game like Zelda, and everyone likes it a lot, I mean, Star Fox is hardcore too, but I mean, Zelda is really hardcore, like, I think even more, in my opinion. But when you have a game like that, and it gets delayed for like a whole nother year, it's like, come on, you're making me lose interest here. You're really pulling my plugs. I mean, I feel bad for all the people who bought a Wii U out there just so they could play Zelda U. I really do, because it's like, I mean, now that they're gonna release an NX, I mean, that's good, but I'm pretty sure one of the reasons why they got a Wii U is because they thought it was gonna be, just specifically for the Wii U, and that was gonna be top notch. But now it's like they kind of just, I mean, for those of you who are trying to get it for a Wii U for Zelda U, it's kind of like you're just wasting your money, kind of, because it's like, I mean, it's coming out for 2 consoles. It's most likely going to look. It's most likely going to look better on the NX than the Wii U. So it's like, yeah, I really hope that maybe this E3 will be good. I mean, I still have some faith left. I have some, but if this E3 year is bad again, I think I'm just going to lose all faith in them. I mean, I'm not going to say like, oh yeah, they're gonna die, but it's like, I really don't know what I'm gonna do, but I just know I'm not gonna really view them the same. I'm gonna view them as like a Sega clone, honestly. And wouldn't it be something if like think about it. This is Sega's first year, right, where they delayed a Sonic game like ever, like Sonic Boom Fire and Ice. Let's say that game actually was really good, and Sega actually started to get good again, but Nintendo was the one failing. Like, what if they switched? I mean, that would just be so interesting to me, honestly. I mean, if Sega was doing good and Nintendo was the one starting to fail because of stuff like this, that'd just be something. But you know what, I guess I should really stop talking. I mean, this video's been going on for about, what, almost 15 minutes, so I'm just going to just kind of just end off the video here. Oh yeah, and, yeah, I'm just going to end off this video here. Let me guys know what you think about this news in the comment section below. And stay tuned for some more Galaxy and Star Fox Zero, as I am doing a playthrough on that. And, I mean, again, also, one more thing I should also mention, let me know in the comments as well, do you want me to continue Star Fox Zero, or should I just, like, stop? I mean, I plan to just keep doing it, but, I mean, if you guys don't want me to do it, I won't, so, yeah. But, aside from that, thank you all so much for watching, and if you want to become a true Mario addict today, be sure to subscribe and like. This is Mario Axie, signing off.